Well, welcome back everybody. I went to get my weed whacker and put it on the ground so I can start it because I have to do weed whacking around my house. I noticed that there was gas on the ground, so I turned my weed whacker over and I actually have a crack in the bottom of my gas tank. So I'm going to show you where the hole is in the gas tank. Then I'm going to explain to you how how to fix the bottom of the gas tank so I don't have to put no more money out. And number 3, I'll explain to you how the crack occurs and how you can prevent it. So let me show you. Alright, so here's my weed whacker. Alright, here's the bottom of the fuel tank. Right along here, it's actually cracked. So what I'm going to do now is the weed whacker up so that we all can see the bottom of the fuel tank. Alright, where the leak is. Just keep going, keep going. Alright, ready? Yep, okay. Alright, so I'm gonna pick the weed whacker up and let me tilt it. Alright. Okay. Right. There. That's where it's leaking right there. Yep. That's where it's all wet. That's where it's leaking. Fix damaged area here so the fuel tank won't leak anymore. First thing we got to do is we got to drain the gas out. I have a olive oil plastic container. You can use anything. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tilt it back, like, let's see here, put it around this way. Sorry about that. Put it around this way, hold it right like this. Take the container off, take the fuel cap off. And we're going to go ahead and drain all this remaining of the gas out. Just like this. Okay. Right. Put that fuel aside. Alright. My fuel filter thing here fell out. It's alright, no big deal. Just pop it back in. That's good. Now, go ahead and put the fuel cap back on like that. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to wipe the bottom of this fuel tank off, make sure it's nice and dry and clean. Clean and dried. Now we can go ahead and get the proper stuff to go ahead and seal it up. So I'll show you the way I'm going to fix the bottom of this fuel tank. A soldering gun. Alright, now there is a tip like this down the side of the soldering gun here, and it's a Phillips screw. So all I did is I took a Phillips screwdriver, undid this screw, right, pulled this tip out, and put a screw with a flat head on top, and then I put the threaded screw down in there, tighten up with the Phillips screwdriver, and that's that. And now what I do is I take a regular plastic bag like this, okay, and I'm going to actually cut this because I don't need the whole bag. I just need probably this much of the bag. All right, so, and I got a pair of scissors like this to do it, and that's how I'm going to fix the bottom of this fuel tank. All right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to push the weed whacker back a little bit, and now I'm going to get the scissors here. I'm going to cut a piece off. Just like this. Throw the extra put the extra over there, All right, now I can just bring the weed whacker back, and I can take my heat gun, and all I do is this. And all it does is it seals the crack up, so I don't have to bother buying another fuel tank. Hopefully this will work. And you just go over it like I'm doing here, but just be careful. Like I said, soldering gun does get hot, and you don't want to really burn. You don't want to burn your hand or burn your fingers. So be very careful. That's all I have to do. Just keep going over it a little bit, not too much, just a little bit, just enough to seal it. It's almost cool to almost. It's still a little warm, but it's not hurting my finger, which is good. Okay, gonna do one more shot here. It's like this. Because now y'all are probably wondering, like, why don't you just buy a new fuel tank? Well, because I looked on Amazon for a new fuel tank for this Weed-Wacker, and they're about 30 bucks. And sandwich baggies, I always have extra sandwich baggies laying around because I never know. So why bother spend $30? One, I already had a soldering gun, and two, I already had extra, like I said, sandwich baggies, or sorry, plastic sandwich baggies that I could use, so I don't have to bother buying a new fuel tank. So if this works, then this is then that'd be a good thing. See, just keep going over it a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna make sure it's nice and flush. Oh yeah. And all right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try one more, do a little bit more on top here. And I'm gonna do a little bit more, right? Kick it in a little bit. Okay. All right, let's finish it up here. Just like so. It's like this. Make sure it's really good. Yep. There we go. And it looks good. There we go. That's good. All right. So now all I have to do is let that dry and harden up for about 15-20 minutes, and then we will go, and then we'll come back and look at it, and then we'll put fuel in it, known as a mix, and then we'll go ahead and tip it upside down and see if it leaks. If it doesn't, then hopefully we'll be good to go. All right, so it's been about 20 minutes, and it is it's hard. I'll put a little bit of pressure on it. It's hard, which is good. Now the test is once I put the fuel from the olive oil container back into this fuel tank and tip it over just like I showed you guys before, where the leak was. And if I do that and nothing comes out of here, then hopefully we'll be good to go. All right, so first thing I'm going to do, take the fuel cap off. All right, adjust the camera a little bit so y'all can see it, right, like that. Okay, take the fuel. And you're thinking like, that fuel is disgusting. Well, it is, but it somehow still works. Okay, put the thing back on, put this back over there. Yeah, it's dried. Absolutely good. Yeah, good to go. We're good to go. All right, as you just saw, what I just did, there's no leaks at all. So I actually saved my fuel tank, because then I would have to buy another one if this didn't work. So since it worked, I'm glad. Kind of explain, all right, what causes this, all right? And this goes for everybody out there that does like lawn care, or you do your own lawn care, or whatever it is. If you have your Weed-Wacker on any type of ground, like concrete, gravel, grass, blacktop, or any of them like that, if you have your Weed-Wacker on top of laying on the ground, and you pull start it, and your Weed-Wacker jumps forward a little bit more, all right, now that right there, back, forth, eventually wears holes, those cracks. So basically it takes some of the plastic off, and then it creates cracks. Now, that's how the cracks occur. All right, now it doesn't happen right away, but it does happen over time. That's what happened with mine. I had it on the ground, and I was pull starting it, and again, move it forward, and then I would move it back, pull start it, and we move forward, put it back. You guys got the idea. That's how mine broke. So now I can go ahead, put some fresh fuel in, fresh mix. I go out there and start weed-whacking around my house. So that's going to be it for this video. Hope this video does help. If it does, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.